welcome to my life hacks YouTube video. So basically what I want to start doing is sharing some little life hacks that I pick up along the way. Every now and again we all need a little bit of a boost in motivation, we need some inspiration across life, food, health, cooking, fitness, shopping, beauty, fashion, lots of things in our life that sometimes we just need those life hacks where we can just make something a lot easier for ourselves. Today's video is touching on 6 life hacks for a happier, more motivated life. Now, they're just little tips, just ones that if you can try and bear them in mind, they might just help you lead a little bit more of a happier and more motivated, more hardworking and more focused life. So number one tip to try and follow is, if you can, every morning make your bed. So researchers have found that if you actually accomplish a task as soon as you get up in the morning, so even if it's such a small one such as making the bed, your mind mentally feels like you've accomplished something and that you've actually won already. When you've done that, then your mindset is really motivated for the rest of the day, and it's just been proven that if you do this one task a day, and it doesn't have to be make your bed, maybe it could be something else, but it tends to be if you make your bed in the morning and you make it really nice and it's all good for the night, then that's a good task to try and hack first. They say that the rest of the day you'll just have a much clearer mindset and a much more positive one, feeling like you've actually accomplished something early on. Number 2, this is quite an interesting one and one that I try to avoid, but you shouldn't, because it is really good if you actually follow it. It's called the swallow the frog effect, and basically do the worst task, the task you are dreading, do it first thing. So before you do anything else on your to-do list, before you get on with anything else in your day, the task you were dreading and the task you don't want to do it first. Honestly, I promise you, as soon as that awful task is done and it's out of the way, everything else is such a joy. The rest of the day just seems to fly by, you're so much happier and you're just filled with relief that it's out the way. So it's the swallow the frog effect. Get the worst tasks done first. Okay, so the third one, a few of you might have different opinions on this really, but basically set your password to one of your goals. So I don't know what one of your goals might be. For some people it might be become a millionaire, but let's bring it down a level or two. So say for example, somebody might want to be self-employed by next year. Say they want to be their own boss. Or someone might want to train up in aesthetics and be able to be skilled to carry out a lot of aesthetic treatments. Somebody might want to be smashing their PB at the gym. Somebody might want to start competing in shows, learn a new skill. Or it could just be that somebody out there really wants to buy that gorgeous new house and you can see the land is being built, it's a new estate. This time in 12 months time, you want to make sure you've got one of those nice houses because you'll have worked hard and you'll have earned it. So your password could be aesthetics boss. Every time you log in, it could be your Facebook password, your actual laptop password, your email password. When you're actually typing in your goal every day as a password, you're mentally reminding yourself that that is the goal that you want to reach. I mean, there's so often that you don't really forget your goals, but sometimes you don't think about them every day. So there's absolutely no way you could forget about becoming a self-employed boss by when you're typing your password in every day. Number 4, if you find that you get quite sluggish when you're working and your concentration is just all over the place, surround yourself with the colour yellow. So yellow actually decreases the melatonin in your body, which causes you to feel sleepy. So the more yellow that you've got around you, the less sleepy you are going to feel. Thinking now that I should change this office into bright yellow walls. It can be any shade of yellow as well. Okay, and number 5, so the next 2 are a little bit deep. So just take them with a pinch of salt if you like, but they are very true. So, number 5, never ask people for their life advice, or never ask people to help you with life decisions who aren't going to have an effect on the decision. So say for example, if you're at a bit of a crisis and you really want to talk to someone about a decision that you need to make and it's quite a big one, if you ask someone who the end result of your decision isn't going to directly affect them, they're just not going to be that into it. Obviously friends and family will try and help you where they can, but friends and family they're not going to really give you the true honest answer or really step in your shoes and feel about it if it doesn't directly affect them. So if you want the best answers from any friends and family about any life decisions that you need to make, ask people who are going to be affected by the answer. And number 6, again a little bit of a deep one, but if you do think about it, it is totally true. Most of the problems in your life are down to just 2 simple reasons. Number 1, you act without thinking, and number 2, you think without acting. Now let's just have a little quick look at this. So a lot of problems are caused when you act without thinking, and that goes for anything. That could be love life, that could be work life, that can just be general life. If you're not thinking and you're acting first, then errors can be made and you mess up, and that causes problems, and that is probably one of the main reasons why you have a lot of problems. And then the second one is interesting. You think without acting. So this is when you're thinking of things you want to do, things that you dream of, things that you need, but you actually never act. You don't act and put anything in. You don't do it. And then that then becomes a problem later on in life. It might be, you never got to do this. It basically gives you a lot of regrets in life. And that's because you spent a lot of time thinking without acting. And then later on in life, those type of things can become problems to you. So they're basically the 2 main reasons why you have problems in life. Thank you for listening to me today, guys. I'm going to be posting a lot more life hacks coming up, so stay tuned and I hope these help you.